So welcome to Badass Yoga. We're about to get started. We are working into a standing hips flow today. So I highly suggest, as you can see behind me, I've set up 2 blocks at the top of my mat. Just in case for balance, they're there. You might need them, you might not. So it's just to be mindful of having something that you can use to help you during your practice. We're also going to start with a little bit of core. So with that said, let's just go over to the mat, lay down on your back and hug your knees into your chest. And just start to move your knees from side to side. Feeling around into your hip sockets. It's really just exploring the range of motion in that hip socket. And there's no right or wrong. You do whatever feels good here. Now from here, we're going to come into a boat pose, but before we do, bring the soles of your feet to the floor and walk your feet a little bit further away from your glutes. Reach your arms forward and start to bring your chin to your chest, curl your spine, like round it in and start to roll up. You might need to use your hands to help on your legs, or maybe your feet go a little further away to give you some space. So you're just rolling all the way up to sit. Stack your vertebrae up, sit up tall. Hold onto your knees and pull your shoulder blades together, open your heart. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Start to allow your spine to lean back and roll all the way back down. Arms are straight. Energy can be shooting out your fingertips and you lay all the way down onto your back. We'll do that again 2 more times. Bring your chin to your chest, roll up, pull your belly button to your spine. 1 vertebrae at a time, you roll all the way up. As you come to sit, arms come up. Inhale, lengthen your spine, reach up this time, look up. Exhale, arms come down, chin comes to your chest, roll all the way down. Nice and slow, 1 vertebra at a time. Use your core to control. And then 1 more. As you exhale, chin to chest, roll all the way up. Inhale as you start to sit up, bring your arms up, lengthen your spine, inhale. And exhale, chin to chest, roll all the way back down. Now this time as you roll up, start to lift your feet up off of the mat, boat pose. Press your heels away so that your feet are flexed. And you can come into boat pose with your spine nice and tall, arms are forward. Feel free to have your knees bent or straighten them. Keep them bent for tonight, I think. For me, and we're going to do the high boat, low boat. You can take it into a hollow body hold if you'd like as well. So as you inhale, lean back, bring your legs to hover, your upper body's hovering, arms shoot forward. Exhale, boat pose, tuck it in. So if you want to take it to hollow body, your arms are going to come overhead as you lean back. Inhale, lengthen your arms and legs behind you. Exhale, tuck it into boat pose. So hollow body, you're really pulling your belly button to your spine. It's almost like low boat, but a little bit more resistance with the arms. Tuck it in, just keep going. 2 more, inhale, lengthen, low boat. And exhale, tuck it in. Last time, inhale and exhale. Now bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Inhale, lengthen your spine, open your heart. And we're gonna come into some twists or Russian twists. You can do this with the soles of the feet on the floor, or feel free to lift them back up into boat pose. Bring your arms in front of you, bring your hands together like they're high-fiving each other. You can clasp your fingers together and make like a little Charlie's Angels gun. Now shoot your fingertips forward. Now bring your hands over towards your left pocket, tap yourself in your left pocket. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the right, tap yourself in your right pocket, and then inhale, come up. So remember, your feet can be down, your heels can be down, and you're just coming from side to side. Pull your belly button to your spine, twist into your obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down, hug your knees into your chest. Feels so good. Okay, so we're gonna come all the way up and over to the top of the mat. So you're coming to standing. So I'm gonna rock and roll up and down the length of my spine because it's fun. You can come to one side and press yourself up, or you can rock and roll and then come all the way over to hands and knees. From hands and knees, stepping up to the top of the mat, fold forward over your legs. On your next inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach up, lengthen your spine. And exhale your hands to your heart. Bring your feet closer together, just because we will be putting a chair pose in here. So wherever feels good for you in chair pose, I like to hug my feet and legs together in chair. Maybe it feels better for you to be hip width apart, your choice. But just to start, we're gonna start with just some half Sun Salutation A's before chair. But just think about what we're gonna do with your feet in a little bit. So first we'll start by inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward, nice long spine, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Last time like this. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Chair pose. Inhale, sink your hips. Now hold here. Think about squeezing your glutes. Tuck your tailbone under just slightly, not very exaggerated, but we don't want you sticking your tailbone out all the way either. Find a little tuck. Bring your hands together into the heart. Inhale, fold forward, and exhale, twist to your right, left elbow outside of your right knee. Try to stack your elbows in a line. And just use your elbow and knee to open into that twist. Roll your right shoulder open. Breathe. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lengthen forward, and exhale, twist to your left. Right elbow outside left knee. Find your breath. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, fold. Widen your feet so they're hip width apart. Ragdoll pose. Just allow yourself to fold over your legs. Have a bend into your knees so your upper body can rest on your thighs. And catch opposite elbows if it feels good. And allow the crown of your head just to hang heavy here. Now release your elbows if you've got a hold of them. We're coming back into chair pose, so maybe you're going to adjust your feet. Inhale, sink your hips, chair pose. Find your breath. On your next inhale, standing leg raise. Inhale your left knee forward in front of you. Bring your left hand to your left knee, right arm out to the side, palm faces up. And we're going to start to open that left knee to the side, standing knee raise. And if it feels good for you today, you can gaze toward your right palm if you're feeling steady. But it really helps just to set your gazing point on something that is not moving. Focus your energy there. Coming into standing figure four, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Bring your hands to heart. Start to sink into your hips in a chair pose. Now we're squatting down in that figure four. Set your drishti. Flex into your left foot. Really press your heel away. Inhale your left knee in front of you, standing leg raise. And as you exhale, step your left foot back into Crescent Lunge. Arms come high. And we're going to tap our knee to the floor 5 times. Ready? Drop your knee. Inhale, come up. 1. Exhale down. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Crescent lunge. Come into peaceful lunge. So your left hand is coming onto your left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. Open your heart. Maybe looking up at your right hand. Exhale, hands to the mat, downward facing dog, step back. Look between your hands, come to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale your right knee forward, standing knee raise, right hand to right knee, left arm out to the side, palm up. Start to open your right leg out to the side. Set your gazing point. Standing figure four, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, squat down into that chair pose, and really set your gazing point. Try to find the floor with your foot too. Really, it starts with your feet in these poses. And if we're not stable, it's very hard to find that pose. So take your time. You can always bring your hands down onto your blocks in front of you for balance. Or really just set that gaze and try to have fun with it. I knew that I was going to have a problem with balancing today. But it's supposed to be fun, right? Okay, inhale your right knee up in front of you. As you exhale, step your right leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms come up. And we're going to do those knee taps 5 times. So exhale, right knee down. Inhale, come up. Squeeze into that right glute. Down, up. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Peaceful lunge. Right hand comes behind you. Left arm reaches up and over. Open up into the left side of your waist. Look up. Breathe into your rib cage. Hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Stretch it out. Look between your hands. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, left knee comes up in front of you. This time, either standing knee raise again or go for standing leg raise if it's in your practice, if it feels good. Index finger and middle finger, hook your big toe. Bring your foot in front of you. Bring your right hand to your hip or your right hand up to the sky, whatever feels good. And start to open your left leg to the side. Breathing. Start to bring your left foot forward. Coming into that standing figure 4, sink down. This time, feel free to come all the way down. Hands can come to blocks or the floor. So you're in that squat position. It's almost like chair pose on one leg and your hands are coming down toward the floor or to blocks. Breathe into that. It's going to deepen it. Okay, inhale, come slowly back up. Bring your left knee in front of you. You're still balancing on that right leg. And now we're coming into dancer's pose. So catching the inside of your left ankle with your left hand. Inhale your right hand to the sky. Lengthen. Feel free to stay here and just practice standing on one foot. Or you start to shift forward, kick your right leg back, dancer's pose. You're in like a bow pose, standing on one leg. Set that gazing point. Steady breath. Slowly release it, come back to standing. Step your left foot forward down and fold over your legs, ragdoll pose here. Chair pose, sink your hips. Inhale your right knee in front of you. We're coming into that standing leg raise, standing knee raise, whatever works for you. Standing leg raise, index finger and middle finger, hook your big toe. Whew. I don't know if I can do it on this side. We'll try. Just work into it. So we're sending our right leg forward first, and then opening the leg out to the side. Set your gazing point. Your right leg's gonna come in front of you. Transition slowly into standing figure 4, sink your hips down, come all the way into a forward fold as you come into this nice hip opener. On your next inhale, coming back up to standing, right knee comes in front of you, balancing on your left foot, dancer's pose. Right hand comes to the inside of your right ankle. Left hand comes up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, dancer's pose. Kick your right heel back. Open your heart. Try to keep your right hip pointing toward the floor. Try not to open it up. And release. Forward fold. Start to bend your knees. Send your hips towards your heels. Come to sit. Bring the soles of the feet together in front of you. Inbound angle. Bring your heels in towards your groin. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. And really find an opportunity here to breathe into your hips, but to also slow down your heart rate. Find your breath. And just start to reflect on how you feel after going through some of those asanas, those poses. What did you learn about yourself today? Because if we really look, we can learn something new about ourselves every day. And when we start to look forward to that, that is a beautiful life. On your next inhale, walk your hands all the way back up. Bring your legs to cross-legged seat or whatever is comfortable. Face the front of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll close our practice here with gratitude. Just being grateful for the fact that we are so blessed and we are so privileged to be able to move our bodies and be together in this group. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Namaste. Hey Yogi, Leah B here. If you enjoyed this class, why not catch the next one live? I host free 15-minute yoga for active bodies classes every week. All you have to do is head over to leahyogachick.com and register, and I'll send you the Zoom link. See you there.